Hi guys, I'm one of your CoStarter cohorts, and before I came around to doing this, or looking into this I guess, I did education, public education, and one of the things I did a lot of is create PowerPoints. And so what I did here is I created a PowerPoint that is kind of interactive, something that you can use to collaborate with peers, such as myself or other people in the class. Maybe you got a partner who can't make it to every class or didn't pony up the $90 and wants to participate, but doesn't have a folder, right? This is the email that was sent out. It had, or I highlighted a couple of the things that I took care of in this particular PowerPoint, and I was just going to go through kind of quickly and show you some of the stuff I used to do with my 7th grade math students to give them an idea, or basically just kind of set up a platform where we can communicate about, or where we could communicate about 7th grade math problems, but it seems like it could apply to this, and so I did this. This is slide 3. This is activity 110 as a link here. I've got the directions right here. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the link. Then I'm going to wait because my computer is sick and slow. So sick. So slow. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Alright. So here it is. Basically, I just created a Google Doc. If you have a Gmail account, you have access to creating this stuff. If you don't have a Gmail account, you should definitely get one. Google Drive is a pretty fantastic resource. Anyway, so here you got activity 110. Cool. You want to do it online? You want to type it out as opposed to write it with your handwriting? Or if your handwriting is like me, you probably ought to go ahead and type it out. But I'm going to make a copy of it. I'll just copy of this is good enough, and I'll just click well, actually, let's just share it with the same people and copy comments, etc. And then I've got a copy. Here she comes. Alright, now you can go through here and you can doctor it up any way you want. If you want to change the name, you can just come up here. There it goes. Sorry guys, it's really struggling. You can change the name of it, etc. And then you can type in, I don't know, what's your deal. You can answer the questions, and then you can save it, and it automatically saves every few seconds, so it never goes anyway. If you want to be able to get back to it quickly, I recommend putting a star on it. I'm not going to put a star on this one because I've got my own, which I'll go ahead and share with you. Here it is. Alright, so as you can see here, once again, I've got a link to mine. And it'll pull up here in just a second. But basically, I just answered all the questions using this. I typed them in red to differentiate from the rest. And as you can see, now I can share it with you, with everybody. Let's see, I thought I put some comments on it. Oh, I did. Here, it's just slow. And over here, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this for a second. So here's me making a comment on this particular promo cooperation collaboration. And then I made a note over here. If you were checking out my page, or if you're looking at my doc, you could do the same thing yourself and leave me a message about what you thought about this idea or whatnot. Or you could come down to something entirely different. Let's say you're like me and you hate doing the precise, detailed work, the minutia, if you will, of planning. Then you come down here, hit the plus button, and now you can make a comment on that. And I just think this is a really powerful way of communicating with your peers or with other people who, with each other. You can leave me a comment. I can comment back, and then someone else can step in and say, "You're both fools. This is what you should do." Right? And maybe they're right. Maybe they're wrong. Excuse me. Alright, so I've got that for 110 and 111. Once again, pretty straightforward. I've got it written out here. Just make sure you rename your copy and make a copy of it before you go editing around. Down here, alright, that's my answers to that. I created this guy right here. This is pretty straightforward. I should have made a copy of this, but this is, I went ahead and filled this one out. But it's really simple. I just took a copy of it, and I'll put another one in here so you can use it if you choose to. But it's really just a bunch of text boxes, if I can get it to work. And I can just Control A it and Control Exit, and there you have it. Now you can put your stuff in there if you want. And I'll put a fresh one of these so you can just go there. But I just used the text box option right here, and then I just wrote right over there. It's nice, it's neat, it's clean. If you don't like what you wrote yesterday, you can come back and edit it today. And once again, you know, let's say you want to make a comment on something, you know, feel free. Now you can make a comment on my revenue ideas, right? Sure, there's a lot going on right here, or maybe there's not enough. Tell me your experience or my lack of experience, right? We'll cancel that. And then to round things out, I put this up. And this is that test that we took the other day. And this is just kind of a neat way, once again, if you have a partner who, like I have a partner who lives in Georgia, who wants to do this barbecue trailer thing with me. And so what I did is I created this gadget. And it's pretty simple to use, which you can do as your snipping tool. For the longest time, I was like, what's the snipping tool? What do people even use it for? Well, it turns out it's actually a pretty handy tool. If you click on your snipping tool and you select this, let's see, I think I unplugged my pen. Give me a second. Now I have a pen. You can use your mouse. It's not quite as neat, but now you can come in through here. You've got your own copy of it. I'm skilled at getting people to join my side. I'm going to circle 3. I'm going to try to write a 3 in there with my mouse. It's not as easy. In my line of work, I have a pen, and so I can just do the same thing pretty much, except for nicer and neater and cleaner. Using my pen. Let's see. People tell me I'm a good listener. Sure. I hear that sometimes. Not from my wife. As problems arise, I am the one to make. Okay, sure. Yeah. But anyway, you get the idea. I can come in there and I can fill this stuff up, and I can do my totals here at the bottom, and then I can do the same thing over here. But long story short, now you've got a digital way of sharing this information and coming up with the rest of your team, if you're so inclined. And then I put this stuff down at the bottom so people can figure out who and what they are, as well as this one up here at the top, so that you can do the same. Anyway, that's what I did. I hope you guys can appreciate or enjoy it or use it or don't. It's not a big deal. I'm going to send it on to Miss Shelley Crow before I send it on to you guys and see what she thinks. So, anyway, good fun.